eyes brightened as the mouth began to smile. Jo nodded and laughed and flourished her broom as she called out, "How do you do? Are you sick?" Laurie opened the window and croaked out as hoarsely as a raven, "Better, thank you." So, friends, we had learnt in the last episode that Jo goes on a snowy morning to move out the snow because the snowfall has stopped and it is lighter now. And then, while doing that, she looked up at the curtain of the Lawrence house, wherein she could see the boy standing there with a lean and listless face. Listless means unhappy, unenergetic. But the moment Jo called out with the snowball throw, immediately the boy had some energy, got the zeal, and looked out. Now, what happens next again? Immediately, Jo asks, "How are you? Are you sick?" Laurie says, "Better, thank you. I've had a bad cold and been shut up a week." "I'm sorry. What do you amuse yourself with?" Yes, because Laurie did not have any friend to talk to. So Jo was surprised. How could he deal with such a life? And she asks this, that what do you do to amuse yourself? "Nothing. It's dull as tombs up here." Yes, he is locked as people are locked inside the tomb. "Don't you read?" "Not much. They won't let me." "Can't somebody read to you?" "Grandpa does sometimes, but my books don't interest him. I hate to ask Brooke all the time." "Have someone come and see you then." Brooke is a person who reads out to Laurie. So Jo again asks, "Have someone come and see you then." "There isn't anyone I'd like to see. Boys make such a row and my head is weak." He is actually a little sick. So Laurie is not allowed outside always. "Isn't there some nice girl who'd read and amuse you?" Jo is talking from the road and Laurie answering from his window from inside the room. "Girls are quiet and like to play nurse." "Isn't there some girl who'd read you and amuse you?" "I don't know any." "You know us," began Jo, and then laughed and stopped. "So I do. Will you come, please?" cried Laurie. "I'm not quite a nice, but I'll come if mother will let me. I'll go and ask her. Shut the window like a good boy and wait till I come." With that, Jo shouldered her broom and marched into the house, wondering what they would say to her. Laurie was in a flutter of excitement. So finally, Jo here gives an idea, gives the offer to Laurie to go to his house and talk to him and read him some books. So here again, the reading is important. The author does show from the instance of Jo and Laurie both. Laurie, a boy, as we discussed, doesn't have friends, is locked in a room most of the times, while Jo, a very extrovert girl, a lively, fun-loving girl, looks after everybody, thinks for everyone's good. It's not only that she's thinking of herself or her sisters, but also equally well, she thinks of this neighbor, Laurie. And she is an obedient girl because she says, "Let me go and ask her mommy." Okay, if she says yes, I'll go and ask her. You shut the window like a good boy and I'll come and knock you. Next quote. Now at Laurie's house, after some time, the bell rings. There came a loud ring and then a decided voice asking for Mr. Laurie. "Is Mr. Laurie home?" Surprised-looking servant came running up to announce a young lady. "All right, show her up. It's Miss Jo," said Laurie. Jo finally comes to meet Laurie in his home. That is, Jo's mother has given the permission. "Here I am, bag and baggage," she said briskly. "Mother sent her love and was glad if I could do anything for you. Meg wanted me to bring some of her black mango. She makes it very nicely. It's a cake. And Beth thought her cats would be comforting. I knew you'd laugh at them, but I couldn't refuse. She was so anxious to do something." So all the sisters, Beth, Amy, Meg, all of them wanted to give something or the other for Laurie as gift. So one had said cats, small kittens, yes. One has sent a cake and mother sends her love for the boy Laurie. And Jo comes with all of it. It so happened that Beth's funny loan was just the thing, for in laughing over the kids, Laurie forgot his bashfulness and grew sociable at once. "That looks too pretty to eat," he said, smiling with pleasure as Jo uncovered the dish and showed the bland man, surrounded by a garland of green leaves and the scarlet flower of Amy's pet geranium. "It isn't anything, only they all felt kindly and wanted to show it." Tell the girl to put it away for your tea. It's so simple, you can eat it. And being soft, it will slip down without hurting your sore throat. What a cozy room this is.